Hey guys, Wogomite back with another video. A lot of times I play lower ranked players just because that's who I get matched up with. It's rare for me to find anybody above 800 anymore. So I thought, I found somebody that has almost 900 points, 856. This would be a good game to record. So let's see what we can do. Captain from the start, that's good. I prefer to find captains or higher with scouts. I'm willing to find others, but I enjoy finding captains. So a captain and a lieutenant, that's not bad. Definitely gave me these two pieces. So what I like to do in a situation like this is use a scout behind one of the pieces I attack with. One thing I don't want to do is attack with the captain and then have him trade the captain. So hopefully what I do here is either he attacks with lieutenant on captain, or when he attacks my major, I can push him back. So in this case, I got a free captain. I got a captain and a lieutenant. Very surprised here, lieutenant. So I know that neither one of these two pieces. So he gave me two lieutenants and a captain. That was really a bad play on his part. He really assumed something wrong there. He gave me three pieces to my major, one of them being a captain. So that was good. And then he showed me that. So I'm happy with the way this started. I definitely have what I would call the advantage here. Wow. I don't know why he did that, guys. I really don't know why he did that. Game's all about misdirection, and he did what I wanted. So now, because I took out a captain on this side, I haven't found a major yet. I don't want to use a captain, so I'm going to use a lieutenant. I'm assuming I'm not going to find another captain. I might. So here, all we can do is find information. And I'm down a major, but I'm up a general, and I'm up a captain and two lieutenants. So I have a good start here. There we go. There's a major. So I knew we might find a major over there. And I'm willing to find more information and get down some pieces over here. Another major. That's fine. So now I have the information of two majors. We're going to see what he does here. Okay, so we're looking like that might be a decent piece. I know two majors are side by side. Another major. So we have all three majors now. And I'm really guessing that Sergeant. Good. So three majors. I'm up a general. I am down a major, and I should be even captains now. Yes, even captains, up a lieutenant. So this is a good start. This is a really good start. I just need to remember the information. Left side of the lake. Bomb. Okay, I'm willing to find that. So we have information of three majors, and that's it. So I'm assuming if I bring my lieutenant over here, well, now there's nothing he can do. Is this a captain? Minor. Great. So no matter what, captain? Captain. That was a captain. But I want him to think that I forgot. So I'm going to withdraw here just to make him believe, oh, he doesn't remember where my captain was. I didn't want to leave it there and make it obvious that I remembered. So you want to always try to confuse your opponent and make him think that you forgot information. It's always a good thing. Obviously, I do remember that major, but I don't want him to know that. And that was a captain. What does scouts look like? So he has 6 scouts left. That is going to be annoying for me. So he's actually playing this well, considering he left his... I'm definitely attacking that. So I might find a colonel here, but I'm taking a captain, so that's okay. I get the information. Yep, no problem with that. At least I know the colonel now. I know all 3 majors and a colonel. So now, I don't know that piece yet. Don't know that piece yet. Major there. So we got 2 majors back to back right there. This is the other major coming over. He's probably going to come over. And it looks like that might be the spy behind that major. But I don't know. And it could be a marshal, but you know what? It doesn't matter because we know a lot of information at this point. And considering I showed him I didn't remember a major, there's no reason that he should think I remember it now. So why would that be a colonel, right? That's what he would hopefully think. But that might be a marshal. So that's one reason it's good. Yeah, so that's a marshal. I don't want to trade here because... All right, a lieutenant, that's not bad. So I know the marshal, I know 2 majors, I know a colonel, and I know that lieutenant. So let's do a little bit more misdirection with the spy. That was a major right there that he just moved. Colonel's on the right side of the lake. So that looks like my spy. Which, if he gave that away, So I have my Marshall, I have a major, 2 majors, and a colonel. So now we're just going to wait to see what he opens up. Let's look at the graveyard. Down a colonel and a major. So let's see what we can't do. Just to mess with him a little bit. I don't want to give away my general spot, because I need that hidden being down the colonel and major. That's his colonel. That was the colonel right there. That's a major he's moving. So I might be willing just to clean some stuff up here. Might be able to find his... Actually, I might be able to get his spy. Right here, look what he gave me. He either gave me a spy or a major. Unless he brings a piece out. Yep, got it. Look at this. Unless he has a scout right there. He probably does. He probably does. Does he not? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, I thought that was a major. I lost a piece, guys. I lost a piece. Good grief. Oh, man, I never lose pieces like that. Very, very rarely. So I'm curious where his other major is. Yeah, he's definitely got that spy protected. So we'll see what he does here. Now I want to get... There's a scout. So he's got to move the major or the spy. And I don't want to trade the marshal. It's because I have the information of the marshal. No point in trading it. It's just about being patient. Remembering information, even though I definitely didn't. He's still got a lot of scouts, so I don't want to expose... my spy. Just need to keep an eye on that marshal. It's very interesting that I lost that major somewhere. Some of you are probably thinking, it's right there. It's right there. Ooh. Well... Marshall, major. And convince him this is my general. Maybe get him to waste a scout on it. What? Am I just losing my mind? And did he just leave his major? Now I'm wondering if I got the Marshal mixed up. Guys, if I did, what is happening? Is this really the Marshal? Did I lose it? I'm gonna attack it anyway, because this was not the Marshal in my opinion. And that was the major too. I am just screwing up terribly, guys. Terribly. What is this? A major. Guys, I'm not doing so hot. I'm not doing so hot. But if I've read my spy correctly, wow. Not doing so hot. If I read my spy right. Another scout, really? So what are our scouts at? 2 more scouts. He's got a colonel somewhere that I don't know about. I just kind of screwed this one up. Let's see if we can't put some pressure with this general. Somehow. Yeah, well, guys, this didn't go exactly how I wanted it to. He's got to move the spy somewhere, doesn't he? If that's indeed the spy. That wasn't. I put my Marshal beside that piece already and he didn't spy it. So he might think that was a little bit of a lucky move, but it wasn't, because if you remember, I had already put my Marshal beside it. Let's see what he does. I could have read the spy wrong, and if I did, I did. Oh well. But I don't think I did. Especially considering how hard he's thinking about this. Let's see if this is indeed the spy. Oh, look. Huh. That's the Marshal beside it. Oh, that was a major. What? Incredible. All right, well, I got my major back. He still has a colonel I need to find, but I'm up everything else but a sergeant. So I'm down a colonel, sergeant, up 2 captains. So let's see what he does here. That was that other major that I had found earlier. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We're going to do this. Bomb. I did that so he couldn't get that piece or my captain if he goes in front of the captain. I'll trade this last major. Nope, you're not getting that, buddy. You're not going to lotto that. So it looks like the colonel's coming over. I'm happy with that. That's definitely not the colonel. Spy. Okay, that's fine. Trade this major. All he can do is some damage with that. It's not like I have anything to really pinch it off with. So now I can trade that, find the colonel, block the colonel, and then I'm up pieces. So I win. But I need to find the colonel before he lottos me. So I'm not going to probably want to read it in the sense of guess what it is. I'm up a captain. The problem is, he only has one captain left. It's very possible that he uses a captain. You know what I want to do? I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to use a captain here. I'm up 2 captains, and I'm not really down anything else but a sergeant, and I'm up a minor. So in the end game, I'm still up 1 captain if I give this away. The only problem here is, if I attack, he could lotto me with a colonel. Now, if it's a captain, he could lotto me with a captain. I think he's going to be more likely to lotto with a captain than a colonel. So I'm going to hit here. Even if it's a colonel, it's okay. It's a sergeant. So the only thing that did was give him the information of a captain, but that's okay, because I got my sergeant back. If I can use perfect play here, I should win this game. I'm going to avoid there to make it look like he's never going to get this captain, and then I'm going to attack. Because it would be pointless for him to rush down a colonel onto a captain that's avoidable, that is unattainable. Because that is likely the colonel. So let's go find this Let's go find this piece. I don't think that's the colonel. It's a captain. Okay, good. So now he doesn't have any captains. That means my lieutenant is now strong to find his colonel without risking a captain. So I'm going to use a lieutenant here. I'm going to capture this lane. He probably thinks that's a captain, so I would assume he's going to use a colonel on this piece. I don't think he can afford to use any other low pieces. He might use a scout. There, it looks like that's the colonel. He's getting it into position. And this other piece back here moved. So if he goes up, I've split a piece. Okay, yeah, that's the colonel. Right there. For sure. That's going to be my colonel. I could be wrong. But he's not going to... As aggressive as I was with my captain, I don't think he's going to... I could be wrong. I could be wrong. If this guy's really sneaky, I could lose a captain here. It's the colonel, really? So let's now drop these pieces down to... Oh, he didn't get he needs to get aggressive with that. I'm up a captain he doesn't know about. I've traded the last... I'm even sergeants. I basically have a free captain to sit back and be patient with. I'm get aggressive with my sergeants. He just allowed me to find his colonel without getting up material so that I can block his pieces. I don't understand why he did that. He can't lotto now. I mean, that's like a guaranteed win. It's impossible for him to win now because I'm not down material. It's not like he can sneak around me and do something crazy. And I assume this right side is completely blocked. And if it's not, anything that comes down, my captain's going to take. I don't even have to use my captain anymore. He's a scout. Go ahead. Trade me sergeants. You trade me sergeants, and then I can use my miners. Now that's a sergeant for sure. Let's see if you can't. Let's see if I can't block you. See, what I wanted him to do there is go after my sergeant with his colonel. See if he does. I'm going to make him show me his other sergeant. There we go. Come on. Send your colonel over. He's not going to. I'm going to make him show his other sergeant over there. This might be it. Yeah, did he just show me his other sergeant? Oh, man. Well, what I could do... He's just going to keep dancing around. He's not going to do anything. So I need to put a little bit more pressure on him. I am up a miner. So what I can do, if I can guarantee 2 bombs, I don't really want to open up the right side because he's contained right now to 2 sides. If he puts that colonel over. Come on, put the colonel over. I'm not going to do that. That's all I wanted to see, buddy. That is all I wanted to see. So there's his last colonel. That means I can get aggressive with my miners and know where his sergeants are. I might break open this side now. Now that I know his sergeant. Yeah, now it's game for sure. I know his last sergeant and his colonel. I don't even have to use my captain. I can just trade this guy's miners down. So he thinks I don't know what he thinks. I can tell you his flag is... Wait, one more. One more. Fine, trade it. Go ahead. Trade me miners. So sorry for the slow end, guys. I just have to... He's not letting me through there. I think his flag might be on the right side, but I don't know. All right, so one thing to be aware of, because you always have to see the worst case scenario. If your opponent was to pull something off and win, what would it be? Right here it might be, and I still don't think he's going to be able to do it because I have so many minors. But if he was going to be able to do it, it would be to trade the sergeant in the middle and then run a minor down with his colonel blocking the lane. Now, my general A would get over very quickly, and my left side would have a minor to defend. But even if not, I would have another minor down there while my general was running back over to the middle. We don't want him to do that. Also, for him to do that, I think he would leave this right side exposed. If I remember correctly, unless he switched it, I think this right side... had that sergeant. He might have switched it sergeant with minor. For some reason, this game, my memory with remembering pieces is not the best. But, you know, I just need to get aggressive and be done with this hogwash. Just trade him down. I mean, it's the best thing I can do. I'm up pieces. He's just going to take forever, and I don't want you guys to sit here and wait through nonsense for no reason. Now, he might put down here. That would allow his colonel to stay in the lane. All right. Let's go find another minor. Might be a minor here. Yeah. So what's he got? 2 more minors. It's fine. He has no clue where my captain is. Either way you cut it, his move was not solid. Okay. Definitely protecting that minor in the left-hand corner if he tries to get sneaky and bring his colonel over to it. I'm going to leave that captain there. I'm just going to. He's going to test a piece with that scout and then attack. Well, he's got 1 scout left. So he gave me that, certainly. That was the sergeant. Okay, so he did switch him. That's what I thought. Do I have time? I do. Got that. Now I'll break this open because I know his last minor. Either way, my minor gets the flag on the left bunch or the right bunch because he only has 1 minor to trade me. Good game, total freedom. That was his last minor. That means he's left 2 pieces or hard. I call hard pieces either the bombs or flag. Hard pieces are those who cannot move at all. Soft pieces are those who can move. That's just something that I call them. It's just my own little thing. So if a piece is hard, it's either a bomb or a flag. So I'm just curious what this looks like. I know it doesn't matter, but I just like to see. One thing, even when you win games, guys, to get good, is evaluate how the game went. Just because you won, it doesn't mean it was a perfectly played game. This game was not at all perfect. I made a lot of mistakes. So one thing to consider is, how did I lose pieces? What did I do wrong? Where did my memory fail me? Things like that. And just evaluate games. Lose, win, it doesn't matter. I think it was Napoleon Tuimi said, Napo Jr. said, what did he say? I don't lose games. Something about not losing games and failing, but succeeding because he learned something. Something along those lines. And that's very true. And that goes with winning too. When you win a game, evaluate how you could have done it better. And that's all you can really do. So this was fun, guys. I'm glad I finally got a better opponent. And, well, there's the flag. So, total freedom. Good game to play. Hopefully enjoyable to watch. So, I'm out, guys.